Hi, this is Debbie Boyer, and in this video segment, we're going to talk about setting up a Google Plus account. Google Plus is a social media platform that will allow you to collaborate and communicate and share ideas and just have a general overview of what people are doing. You can choose to follow folks, you can browse different subject areas. It's just a great tool for professional learning, and that's the way that I use Google Plus is for my professional learning. When you have a Google Apps for Education district like we do for Canyon ISD, you can see that when I'm logged in to my Google account that I now have a new little thing that says Plus You, and that's where you go to set up your Google Plus account. We've turned Google Plus on for teachers, not for students at this time, but you can set that up easily just by being logged into Google and clicking on Plus You. And when it opens up, it's going to remind me that this is an administrative account from Canyon ISD that it's given us. And then it's going to allow me to add a photo and to set up my name and my gender and birthday and everything. So just your general profile information. It knows that it's Debbie Boyer because it ties in with my Google account. I'm going to go ahead and choose to put female, but I could decline to state if I want to. And I'm going to go ahead and put my birth month and my birthday. It doesn't ask for the date because we are a Google Apps for Education district. It knows that we are old enough to have an account. You have to be 13 to be able to have an account. We're going to go ahead and click on Add Your Photo. And when you do, there's a place to click and go find a photo that you have added. And I'm just going to go to Desktop and look for D. Boyer. And there it is. And I'm going to pull it in. And once it uploads, which is usually pretty quickly, I can then set exactly where I would want what I would want to show here. And I'm going to go ahead and add that and then set as my profile picture. Very easy to do. You'll want to have a picture ready before you start setting it up. And once I have it, just like I want for this initial information, I'm going to upgrade. And then it's going to ask me to add some people to my circles. And this is my husband, so I'm going to go ahead and add him. And it gives me some categories or circle titles that I can choose from, or I can create a new circle of my own. So I'm going to go ahead and add my husband to family. And no one can see what circles you added them to. You could even set one up for create a new circle that says Canyon ISD or Personal Learning Network, however you want to do that. And then I'm also going to check another one just to show you what that looks like and say that I'm following Rodney so that when I do, I now have Rodney in 2 circles. It doesn't really matter where you put them, but you do have to add them to a circle when you set it up. And then you can look at your different circles and see different folks and follow that way. It's just a term that they use. You can go look and find other people. Most of these people I don't even know. They're just making suggestions. But you can look and search and find folks that you're interested in. When I'm ready, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and continue. And when I do, it'll also say, what are some things that you love? What would you like to follow? And you can come in and choose to search educators or just different areas. It kind of does the same thing with Twitter. And I'm going to come on down to the bottom and say, nope, not right now. I want to be a little more thoughtful in who I follow. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. And it says you might be lonely. Are you sure you don't want to add more people? I can choose to do that later at any time. Now from the bottom it asks me be awesome. And so give some information about yourself. And so I'm going to go ahead and type in Canyon ISD, and my job title is the Director of Instructional Technology. And where have I gone to school? I graduated from Texas Tech. Go Raiders. And I can choose to put the year or not. I'm just going to leave it there. And then where do you live? I'm going to go ahead and put in Canyon, Texas. And so I'm going to go ahead and say finish. And when I do, I have now set up an account, and I'm only following one person. But it says, welcome to Google, stay in touch with just the right people. And so it's giving me kind of a little lowdown of the menu items on the left-hand side of the screen. So stay in touch with people is your home screen where your feed comes in of people that you're following. We're going to talk about Google Hangouts in a different video, but that's one of the reasons you want a Google Plus account, so that you can have Hangouts with folks. So there's all kinds of things here. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. When you're looking at your home screen within Google Plus, you can tell that we're a Canyon ISD Google Apps for Education account because you can see the Canyon ISD symbol up in the top. But you can post from here. So if I want to add some text or a photo or share out a link or anything, I can do right from this home screen. I can also read the post of anyone else that I'm following, but I can come in and click on this down button for the menu, and I can go to Profile. And a while ago we did not set a cover, and so you can see that if you don't set a cover image, that you're going to have the default image. But I can come in at any time, and there's some stock photos in here for me to choose from, or I can upload my own image and personalize it a little bit more. I'm going to do that later after I've given it some thought. From my profile, I can go back and click the menu and see the people that I'm following and look for folks. And one that I love to follow on Twitter is Richard Byrne, and I'm going to go ahead and go search for Richard and pull up his account, and I don't even have to follow him. I can just look and see what Richard has posted and the rich resources that he has shared. So I love that about it. If I decide to, I can add Richard to my circles, and I'll have to determine which one to place him in. Remember, I can add a new circle and create that myself if I would like. From searching for people is awesome there. You can see photos. Another neat way to collaborate with folks is through communities, and I learn a lot through the communities that I follow. And you can see that they might be by interests like photography or social media. You can scroll down and see some of them. There's even the Hunger Games and Harry Potter. But I might do a search for things I'm interested in, like teaching and learning or Google or assessment. And then I can follow those communities, and they'll actually help answer some questions that I might post. And so I love that about it as well. We're going to talk about events and Hangouts in a different video, but I wanted you to see that. And then when you go down to settings, this is where you can set how you receive notifications and kind of some of the limitations that you want to set. You can do that from settings, and so you can explore that a little bit. When I'm looking at the top of the screen, I can see that I have 2 notifications. And when I click on that, these were just some that I received when I first signed up for the Google Plus account from Google. But if someone asks or posts something of you, you'll see those little notifications there. One of the things I absolutely love about Google is it's all tied together. So here's my app launching menu. I can go right from here to my Google Drive or Docs or Search, and I love that. Do you notice how now the U is no longer says plus you, but it's changed to plus Debbie, and I know that I now have an account set up. We're going to talk about Hangouts later, so we'll be looking for that, but this should get you started with Google Plus, and follow me if you want to on Google Plus at Debbie Boyer, and I'll be posting some learning pieces that you might want to read, but I would love to interact with you through Google Plus. Thanks.